Hey guys, super stoked to be here today. One of my friends asked me for a pre-SUP warm-up that we can do a little Pilates warm-up before going paddleboarding. Stand-up paddleboarding has gotten just, huge over the years, all over the world. No exception here in the Pacific Northwest. We love paddleboarding up here. So I'm going to take you through a little warm-up and let's move. Man, just a beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest. We're in Gig Harbor right now. Just stunning. Beautiful outside. Great day to grab the board and paddle and go out and hit the water. Going to my friend's house. I'll leave her name out of it, but you know who you are. Thanks for letting me use your backyard. Doesn't get any better than this. Got my beverage cup. And snowboard racks make a great paddle rack in the summertime. Ooh. See you down there. Hey, so we're down by the water. It doesn't matter if you're in a lake, you're on a beach, wherever you can go. Just have a little space for you to move and warm up a little bit. If you've got your board bag out, this is awesome because it makes a little Pilates mat for you. But you can use a towel or just hang out in the sand, whatever you feel comfortable with. I do a couple roll downs. I just love doing roll downs. I got really tight hamstrings, so I like to soften my knees as I do my roll downs. Breathe in at the top. As I exhale. A nice little stretch, softening my knees. You can feel my vertebra just kind of open up a little bit, lengthening as I come up. Softening my knees again, rolling through. After a couple of these, I'm going to start straightening my legs out a little bit. Do as many as you feel comfortable with. Kind of a Bassy signature to commence and conclude a workout, whether it's 10 minutes, whether it's 15 minutes, whether it's an hour. I'll soften my right knee so I get a little stretch on the left leg. Switch legs. Arms are just kind of relaxed. Little cat stretch for my low back, upper back. Beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest. Just love summertime out here. I don't know if there's much more beautiful places out there in the Pacific Northwest in the summer. I've been sitting a lot today, so I'm going to do a couple of hip flexor stretches. Just step forward with one leg. Push into that hip flexor. Once you start to feel that stretch a little bit, bias towards a posterior tilt. Really kind of opens that hip flexor up. Stretches the quad a little bit. I can see my friend Linda up there sitting in the sunshine. You ready to go paddleboarding?
Yeah.
I like to give a little rotation towards the bent knee. Ah, feels good. Other side. Once you find that little stretch, you don't have to go too deep. Once you find that stretch, biased towards posterior, And that just opens that hip flexor up, stretches the quad. A little rotation. Yes, I am tight today, boy. Feels good. A little core workout, a little core warm up. Starting with some pelvic curls. Just inhale to prepare. Exhale. Follow the abdominals out. Peel the spine up. Get a little stretch for those hip flexors. A little engagement for those hamstrings. A little length for the arms. Inhale. At the top, as I exhale, I'm really going to try to feel each vertebra one at a time articulate down and back to that neutral pelvic position. Do as many of these as you feel comfortable with. Letting that spine articulate. Feel that core warm up. Feel that nice movement through the spine. While I'm here, get those hamstrings firing, that core strong. We'll do a little shoulder bridge prep. That movement occurs at the hip joint. You should try to stay solid and stable throughout the rest of the body. A little accentuation on my breath. Kind of gets that respiratory going. It feels good. A little modified spine twist supine. I'm just going to take one leg over the other. A little twist. You'll feel a little stretch on this side. But the majority of the stretch you'll feel on the opposition. The leg that's on the top. Really nice stretch to the IT, the glute, low back. A little extra stretch if you'd like. Just take your opposite hand and pull into a gentle stretch. Try to maintain a square, equally weighted shoulder girdle. Switch legs. This is the side you'll feel a little extra stretch on. Feels good. So now at this point, I'm contemplating whether or not I want to take a nap here in the sun or go out on the paddleboard. Maybe I'll go out on the paddleboard for a little bit and then take a nap afterwards. Little double leg stretch, single leg stretch, crisscross to get my core working. When you're doing single leg stretch, try to keep those feet along the same horizontal line. Try to keep your knee just above your hip. Really helps facilitate that pelvic lumbar stability. And crisscross. That feels really good. I'm going to do a little rotator cuff work. See if I can find my paddle. Don't go nowhere. Be right back. A lot of core work in stand-up paddleboarding. So leg stability and strength. And also those rotator cuffs need a little warm-up before we go out. So I'm just going to take my paddle probably about horizontal with my hands. I'm going to come to here and just rotate, 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 rotate. And the opposition. Try to maintain the same position with the arms. The extension. A little behind the head. Just in front. A little rotation. The bent arm. External rotation, internal rotation, and a little side stretch. And side stretch. A little bit of back extension, stretch the front line. I'll do kind of a modified version of swan dive prep. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling the extension. Exhale down. Little rest position. Child's pose. That feels good. I'm ready to go hit the water. Thank you, Bassi Pilates, for always and continually supporting me. I want to thank you guys for joining the vlogs, coming to the studio. If you want to check out the studio in University Place, Washington, it's thepilatesmotion.com. Love to have you there. Be kind whenever possible. Have a great day. Thanks for being here. Aloha.